Every year, more than 5 billion packages are delivered by Amazon around the world. In the United States alone, it's estimated that 66,000 orders are placed every hour. With a logistics infrastructure that moves billions of dollars, this retail giant operates 24 hours a day without stopping. But do you know what happens behind the scenes right after you click buy? In this video, see all the stages of how an Amazon distribution center works, from the arrival of goods at the docks to the final dispatch to your door. It all starts long before the click. When you browse the website and see that message saying in stock, you're looking at a digital representation of a physical item that, at this very moment, is resting on a shelf inside a gigantic concrete and steel structure. To understand how this product gets to your door in 1 or 2 days, we need to forget the idea of an old, dark, and dusty warehouse. What we're going to explore now is how a fulfillment center works, which operates more like a single, synchronized machine than a traditional warehouse. The journey of any merchandise begins at the receiving docks. It's the entryway, or what we call inbound. Trucks from suppliers and manufacturers from all over the world pull up to these docks every day. As soon as the truck doors open, there's no time to waste. The boxes are taken out and placed on extendable conveyors that go inside the vehicle, making the job easier for those unloading. At this point, the system still doesn't know exactly where each item will go, only that it has arrived. Each box that comes out of the truck goes through a receiving station. Here, an employee scans the external barcode. The computer immediately identifies what should be inside. If it's a box with 100 phone cases, for example, the system records the entry of that box, units in the building's general inventory. Often, products arrive in large boxes from manufacturers, called master cartons. They need to be opened and the contents transferred to yellow or black plastic boxes, known as totes. These plastic boxes are the blood cells of this organism, traveling for kilometers on conveyor belts that cut across the building in all directions. Once the product is inside a tote, it goes to the storage area. This is where traditional logic is turned upside down. In a supermarket or library, items are organized by category: toys with toys, electronics with electronics. At Amazon, that would be inefficient. They use a concept called chaotic storage. This means that a tube of toothpaste can be placed on the shelf next to a book, which is next to a graphics card. To make this possible, the technology that changed the face of modern logistics comes into play. Mobile robots. Instead of people walking through endless aisles looking for where to store things, the shelves come to the people. They are yellow vertical towers, full of compartments of various sizes, carried by short orange robots that glide across the floor, following QR codes stuck to the ground. The employee responsible for storing the items, the stower, stands at a workstation. The robot brings the shelf and stops in front of him. The employee takes the item from the tote, scans the barcode, and places it in any empty compartment on the shelf that is the right size. Next, he scans the shelf. At that moment, an unbreakable digital link is created. The system knows that that specific item is on shelf X, compartment mealy. As soon as the item is placed there, it becomes instantly available for sale on the website. The robot then turns and takes the shelf away to the back of the warehouse, to a fenced area where humans don't enter, known as the robot dance floor. This random mix of products is intentional. If all the best sellers were in the same aisle, there would be a traffic jam of robots or people in that area. By spreading the items randomly, the traffic flows better, and the system can find any product more quickly because there will always be a unit of that item near some employee, no matter where they are. Now let's change the perspective to the moment of purchase. When the customer completes the order, the algorithm takes over. The warehouse's brain calculates where the item is, which robot is closest, which packing station is less busy, and which truck will leave first for the customer's region. All of this happens in milliseconds. The command is sent to a robot in the middle of the sea of shelves. It rises slightly, lifting the shelf off the ground and slides to a picking station, where the picker or item collector is. Unlike the storage process, now the goal is to retrieve it. At the picking station, the employee sees the image of the product you bought on a screen. The employee picks up the product, checks if it's in good condition, scans the code, and places it in another tote that's on the conveyor belt next to him. As soon as the item is scanned, the system confirms that it has left the inventory and is on its way to packaging. The tote with your product goes back onto the conveyor belt highway. These conveyor belts are smart. They have sensors and diverters that read the barcode on the plastic box and know exactly where to send it. We then arrive at the packing station, the pass. As soon as the employee scans the item that arrived, the computer tells them exactly what size box to use. The goal is to transport as little air as possible. The employee assembles the cardboard box, puts the product inside, and adds the necessary protection, which is usually air cushions inflated on the spot or crumpled brown paper. One interesting thing about this stage is the tape machine. The employee doesn't cut tape manually. The computer automatically ejects the exact piece of water-activated tape needed to seal that specific box. The sealed box now travels to one of the most critical and automated areas of the process, known by the acronym SLAM. This is where the magic of identification happens. The box passes under a scanner that reads the internal code. In a fraction of a second, a machine prints the shipping label with the customer's name and address, and a pneumatic arm blows or sticks this label onto the moving box without it needing to stop. Immediately after receiving the label, the box passes over a high-precision scale integrated into the conveyor belt. The system knows exactly how much the product weighs and how much the cardboard box and the protective material weigh. From here, the product is ready to leave, but it needs to find the right truck. The main conveyor takes the boxes to the sorter or sorting system. When your box reaches the exact point where the chute is that leads to the truck door going to your city, a mechanical part slides smoothly along the conveyor and pushes the box to the side, making it go down the ramp, each one corresponding to a specific route or regional distribution center. The employees pick up the boxes that come down the chute and stack them inside the truck trailers. When the trailer's full, it is sealed and the driver leaves. But your package's journey is rarely direct from the warehouse to your home. Usually these big trucks, called line haul trucks, take the products to a sorting center. The fulfillment center where we were focuses on packing. At the sorting center, the process is repeated in a simplified way. The boxes are unloaded, go through new scanners, and are grouped into pallets, this time organized by very specific postal zones. These pallets are then taken to the delivery stations, which are smaller warehouses located within or very close to the cities. During the early morning, the trucks drop off the pallets at these stations. The boxes are sorted into routes that fit into a delivery van. When the day breaks, the van drivers arrive, load their vehicles with the routes predefined by the navigation algorithm, and head out to the streets. The system monitors the route, optimizing the sequence of stops to save fuel and time. The driver's app shows exactly which package to pick up for the next house. And that was today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.